Recording has now been started now. Some of the technical difficulties have hopefully been sorted out. Let's get into Bloody Palace mode, but before that, well, let's show off some of the costumes well, it would have shown a lot of the unlockables if this was, like, the first time I'd completed the game, no save files and all that, but since I had completed before, I've already unlocked them, but let's take a look at them right now for Dante. So right here we have the standard outfit. Here we have the Mission 1 outfit with no shirt, if you just want that level of fan service going around. Here we have Dante in his Devil May Cry 1 outfit, and actually does swap out Rebellion's model for Force Edges and his DT to his Devil May Cry Devil Trigger. And coatless Devil May Cry 1, which does all the same model swaps and all that. Then we have Super Dante, which is basically infinite Devil Trigger. And then you can play as dear old dad Sparta. Again, swaps out Rebellion with Force Edge, and his DT is basically Sparta in his demon form. Now, instead of going the Bloody Palace like this, instead we are gonna go load, go to, or I'll just exit this screen. Load game, and I think in addition to showing off Bloody Palace, I might also show off Vergil's gameplay, so we'll be going over to this save file, where I have a whole bunch more unlocked. Here's Vergil's costumes, his standard one, his coatless one, though he still has the undershirt, I guess you call it. There are also some other costumes he has that I haven't unlocked yet, like Corrupted Vergil and all that, but let's just show off Vergil a bit in Bloody Palace. So you can see there, my best result is getting to level 3,921. If this is your first time seeing what Bloody Palace is, that may sound kind of ridiculous, and it kind of is. Because basically what Bloody Palace is, well, it's only about 9,999 levels of demon fighting. So, you know, it should be a very quick experience, though it's probably not as long as you're thinking it is. Well, I'll explain more once we get into it. Let's see. Not too much we can customize with Vergil. He only has the one style, which is basically like a modified Trickster style. And in terms of weapons, he has all of them equipped at once. So he has Yamato, Beowulf, and Force Edge, and instead of guns, he has summoned swords, which if I believe on Dante Must Die difficulty, he will actually start using these in his boss fights. Items, all the same stuff as Dante, though. I guess I didn't buy the last purple orb on this file. Guess I'll do that now. Actions, well, pretty much all of Vergil's moves in his actual playable form are the same as what he could do as a boss, which I think is really cool. Like, there's so many like games where like you get to play someone who used to be boss, and it's like, oh, it's not as cool. Whereas here, no, literally everything Vergil could do when he was a boss, you can do, and even some more. It's fantastic. So let's get into Bloody Palace mode. So here is his standard Yamato combo, and in addition to like just the standard combo move, as you can see, there's that animation of him sheathing his sword. If you let that play out when you're near enemies, he actually does like gain extra, like his style meter does go up. It counts as a taunt, and that is amazing. Instead of Stinger, he has the Rapid Slashes, which leaves attacks behind him instead of like attacking forward. Trickster style, it basically uses what you normally use in level 3 Trickster, where you just teleport straight to the enemy. So instead of like running around like you would Dante, you're basically like teleporting everyone you normally attack. And then here we have, I want to get off of that. Here we have sort of 3 options, and I'll explain them in a second, right after I explain all Vergil's moves. So here, I'll switch back to Yamato. Here's his basic combo, again with the sword sheathing, rapid slash, again sword sheathing. His high time equivalent, I forget what it's called though. Unlike high time, Vergil does not have the option to go up into air even if you hold it. He stays on the ground, though he can do that follow-up slash, which is very nice. He also has aerial rave by default with Yamato, which is very nice, so you don't need a different style to use it. And that's all his moves with Yamato. Next, instead of swapping between guns, both triggers swap out the melee weapons, though it's basically like what direction. So like, since he has 3 equipped at once, so on the Beowulf, plays similarly to how it did with Dante, though it's pretty different. Like the actual combo is different, and Vergil cannot charge like Dante does. Instead of the straight move that Dante has, he has the much more useful lunar phase, which, just look at that. That's amazing. Instead of the uppercut, he has this upwards kick, which always launches you. And he still has the killer bee, same as Dante. And with Force Edge, standard combo is a combination of using Force Edge and Yamato, and it just looks really cool. I mean, look at that. And again, allowing him to sheath Yamato is another style increase. It's so cool. And a lot of Force Edge's moves are basically like, what if Vergil had a lot of Dante's moves? So like, he has Stinger, similar to how Dante does with Rebellion. His High Time works similar to how it does with the High Time on Rebellion. So also that allows you to very nice like launch someone up with Force Edge and then quickly move into Yamato to do an aerial rave. And again, like Dante, has the Helm Splitter. And I believe that is every move he basically has with all these weapons. Let me just make sure I'm not missing out on anything. Oh yeah, the Judgment Cut. I still need to show that off. Oh, and the Killer Bee is called Starfall with Vergil. It's different. Same move, different name. Oh, and he also has Round Trip. I forgot about that. So charge up, hold down the button to charge up a Round Trip, and similar to Devil May Cry 1, he just tosses out and attacks enemies like that, and then eventually comes back. Similarly with Yamato, if you charge it up for a second, you can then do the Judgment Cuts, and if you just spam it, he will I believe if he's... I'm still not entirely sure how it works that you're supposed to get multiple of these off, but yeah, he will basically like send out like cuts towards the enemy to like we'll slash them up at a distance. So basically we have 3 options here. If we go through here, we will go up 1 floor and get a green orb to refill our health. If we go through here, we will go up 10 floors and get a white orb to fill up our Devil Trigger meter. And if we go through here, we will go up 100 floors and get nothing. So basically, what you gotta decide here is, do you want to go up the tower faster, or do you need a moment to get more healing or more Devil Trigger? Since we did pretty good in that fight, we're gonna go up 100 floors. We gotta deal with the chess pieces some more. Vergil's Devil Trigger is pretty much identical to Dante's, like no difference other than like visual design. Oh, but another difference between Dante and Vergil is that Vergil has remixed versions of Dante's battle music, so it's pretty cool. And there is, you can go through the main story as Vergil, but the only difference is pretty much is like, there's an extra opening cutscene, and instead of fighting Dante, you fight a Vergil that's just colored red. Yeah, it's kind of a missed opportunity. So again, did pretty well, so let's go up another 100 floors. Oh, something was outside. So yeah, basically the goal of Bloody Palace is to get as far as you can, like either to the top floor of 9,999, or basically as far as you can go until you die. It is a decent effort trying to get to the final floor. Like, I have not done it in any of these games so far. So, like, feel no shame in, like, just, okay, this is as far as I could go. Like, this is really just more, like, try and see how far you can get, and if you get all the way, that you're pretty freaking awesome. Like, even, like, now, there's still people, like, showing off on like the DMC subreddit, like, yeah, I made it all the way, and like people are like, good job, man. Like, it's generally an impressive feat. So I probably won't be making it till the end. It'll probably just be going until I die. Well, that was easy. Yeah, sometimes you get like really easy floors like that where just pretty much just completely handed to you. Level 400. Oh, god damn it. These guys, the freaking soul things. They're even more like tricky to fight as Vergil because he doesn't really have a, compared to Dante, he doesn't have as like this sort of weaponry that could counteract him as like easily as he did. It's really goddamn annoying. Oh, no problem. I was just explaining a lot of Vergil's moves and stuff. If you're really that curious about all the how all his various moves and such work, there's always the recording that's going to go up on YouTube you can check out. But really, a lot of them, it's probably not too important for if you just want to watch. It's more important to people who want to play the game and just trying to explain them the various intricacies of the moveset. There we go. So yeah, all he misses is me going up 500 floors. He missed nothing much, really. But nah, seriously, if you missed my, like, if you missed my explanation of how the floors work, it's basically like you can go up, like, steps of 1 floor, 10 floors, or 100 floors, depending on how you want the difficulty to go. And I forgot about how annoying these guys are. It's actually pretty easy to fight with Vergil. Actually, they do seem to be light base, so, and Yamato is actually dark base, so that might be doing extra damage against him. And he also has, he's able to trick right up to them, so that's pretty nice too. Oh. Gotcha.
You shall die.
Oh, I should also explain some of Vergil's taunts a bit, because they are a little unique. For example, this taunt right here, it actually does sort of go on indefinitely, so even after you get the style bonus for it, if you stick like this near enemies, his double trigger gauge will keep advancing, like building up. Though, of course, that still opens you up to risk of attack by enemies. And that's more his specific attack with Yamato, where with his specific taunt with Yamato, whereas with the other ones he has more standard taunt, just like that. Come on, like with both Force Edge and Beowulf. Like the animation is different, but they both work as like just standard taunts. More chess pieces should be no problem. And I immediately got hit after saying that. Of course I did. And I believe if you time the trick move right, it also basically serves as an invincibility frame even if you don't go anywhere. So, nice way to dodge if you're looking for that. Let's see. I still think I'm doing good. I can just keep going on 100 floors at a time. Oh yeah, like right there, I managed to provide a pretty decent example. I could cut myself and I immediately got hit again. Oh, and as you can imagine, Vergil does not have the same move Dante has, where he can jump on the back of enemies and surf them, because that would be pretty out of character. That being said, like, I forget if I brought this up on a previous stream, but during some, like, in-gameplay cutscenes where Dante just sort of, like that best example I can think of is where he, like, kicks that one thing around like a soccer ball. Since that's in gameplay, if you do the campaign as Vergil, he does that too, and it's like, Vergil, what are you doing? This is so unlike you. Oh, and here comes my best friend, the spiders. Actually, now that I bring that up, I do think that's like a very good, like I think that's what sort of sets apart the character action genre apart from my other similar action games, in that, well, like as the name implies, the character manages to shine of the character you're playing manages to shine through like in the action, like Vergil compared to Dante is a lot more like cool and precise, and his moveset manages to reflect that, whereas like Dante's is more wild and all over the place. And a lot of games do that, where the main character's moveset is a good reflection of who they are. Like, say, Bayonetta, all her moves in that game are all flamboyant and like, just showing off all the time. And, well, as we go through the series, we'll see more examples like from the series itself. Floor 900 already. If this was Devil May Cry 4, I'd be almost done. I'd say the biggest key to like getting more style with Vergil is like just keep on switching weapons. He has so many that like if you just keep switching through them in one direction, like you'll get up to S rank, triple S rank in no time. Like once you get the hang of things, I think it's actually easier to get style rankings on than Dante. Oh, and now even in Bloody Palace mode, you will still encounter some of the boss fights in the campaign at certain floors. Like, I don't know if... I guess we'd end up at floor 1, like, no matter what we don't know. I don't know if, like, it's possible to skip some of the bosses. I don't think so. Maybe. But yeah, at certain, like... At certain thresholds, you will encounter a lot of the boss fights from the campaign, and, I believe, like, as you go up the, like, tower, the Bloody Palace, the difficulty does, like, increase. Like, as you may notice, we didn't select the difficulty before going in, so rather, I think it just automatically increases as you go on, so eventually, like, we might be hitting, like, some Dante Must Die level enemies, which scares me a bit, because I can't get past Mission 3 on that difficulty. No, I might attack this enemy, Vergil. Okay, I don't know if this is just me, because of Bloody Palace, but I'm having a lot easier time defeating this than I did in the story. Or maybe it's, like, Vergil. Like, maybe he's just especially strong against giant Skywell guts. Who knew? No, maybe I should try just tricking upwards. There we go. Like it was nothing. Okay, yeah, now since we're, like, actually on level 10,000, I think there's just a certain point you have to reach, and then it'll, like, even if I if what I'd normally go past level 10,000, I think it would still like land me at the boss fight, and then send me level, or not 10,000, 1,000. I know how numbers work. And I think, as further you get on in the Blood Class, the background music will also change. Like, right now we have Vergil's version of Taste the Blood playing, but I think once you get, like, halfway through, we'll play Vergil's version of Divine Hate. I will say, I think Vergil's versions of these songs are actually better than Dante's. I don't know, just the remixing they do, it just sounds better, especially with Taste the Blood, but, like with the... I was never really that big a fan of Taste the Blood. It's just kind of a meh theme, though Vergil is a version that's making it sound better to listen to all the time. More of these guys. See if I can get Judgment Cut going on these. Oh, no, I can't. I'm very bad at trying to nail that move. So I'm just gonna not. And also, if you hold down the summon sword button, you will actually, Vergil will get this shield of summon swords around him that'll cost like DTK, and also if you do like sort of stinger motion and then press the summon sword button again, he will lock them around whichever enemy you're targeting, and then they'll just close in on them. So that's pretty nice. And I do think like more advanced play with Vergil, like using the summon sword, like perimeter right here, does get a lot of use. Like it ends up being like very useful. And if you do the uppercut motion during that while you have them summoned, let's see what that does actually. It sends them directly at your opponent, and boom. It's been a while since I played a Vergil, so I'm also like rediscovering a lot of his moves as I'm explaining them. So if I miss some stuff, I apologize. I could probably go for some health, so I'll just go up 1 floor for now. Oh, and more of these guys, I guess. Well, the restreams helps. Thank you very much. Yeah, these guys can get a little tricky because pretty much every time you knock them down, they immediately recover. So once you you get their power down and you're like not just like in a trance of doing moves, like I sometimes end up like once you just get a read on them, you should be good. Like, look at that utter insanity once you have like all those summon swords around you and you're just in like a complete a large mass of enemies. You're just completely like your style ranking goes up like no tomorrow. It's amazing, and like you're also just damaging a whole bunch of guys at once. It's extremely satisfying. Oh hey Curdy, I just realized last time you were on the stream you were watching me play freaking Devil May Cry 2. So how's it feel like witnessing what an actual good Devil May Cry game looks like? Yeah, like I brought this up on pretty much the previous stream, but pretty much the reason Devil May Cry 3 is as good as it is because the director of the game, Hideaki Itsuno, did not want to be known as the guy who made Devil May Cry 2. Like pretty much as soon as it came out, they knew, oh, this is bad. Like, so they basically like went completely in the other direction. This has to be the greatest game ever to make up for it, and they succeeded. They succeeded real good. And I hope they succeed again with Devil May Cry 5. It looks like it's gonna be so good. Damn it, now it's the freaking Enigmas that freaking backstep all the time. These guys are so freaking annoying me. Actually, now that I have the Dark Slayer style, this might be a little easier to deal with these assholes. Get back here. You're completely ruining my style every time you run away. I'm just gonna use my freaking summon swords on you. You deserve it. Oh, and I still manage to style doing that when I hit one of their projectiles. Very nice. Let's get some more DT. Yeah. Oh, I've tried to do a cool thing there and I completely screwed it up every single time I tried to attempt it. How fantastic. Oh, where do you come from? And why'd I run right into you? Oh, yay, my favorite... Oh, a pair of my favorite enemies. Fantastic. Just feels so great to be fighting both these guys at the same time. I'm ecstatic. Actually, with Vergil, I'm actually managed to get an actual style ranking on these guys. What is this sorcery? Actually, wait, would this move work good on them? No, it wouldn't. I will run around you in circles until I win. Ah, that actually managed to work. Huh. I managed to time that perfectly so I gave rid of those freaking soul things. Good to know in case the scenario specific as that pops up again. Oh, and now we gotta battle the chessboard again. Alright, so now I finally know that the actual strategy you have to do is try to kill the king, like in actual chess, I guess. Although in actual chess, you gotta put the king in danger, not actually get rid of him. So I guess it's not a perfect analogy. Darn it. Nope, king is active, so now I'm gonna focus on that him. On the him. I swear I speak English. I swear this is my first language. There we go. So what was that? Am I floor 2000? No, 1811. That is a strange number that I somehow managed to land myself on. Actually making some pretty good progress. I'm already like almost 2/9 of the way there. And this floor is just a nothing floor, so that's fantastic. Again, sorry if I don't talk too much. Sometimes it just, well, sometimes I really just don't have anything to talk about, and other times I just really need to focus, because well, honestly, problem's probably getting get worse as this goes on, because the difficulty is going to increase, so I need to focus more. So, entertaining stream, I know. Damn it, I managed to go through it while it was forming. That's annoying. Ah, assholes ruined my summon swords. Let me get behind you. Gotcha. Hell Vanguards and Spiders. That's actually a reason. That's actually a combo of enemies I find annoying, but like, I'm actually decent at fighting with Vergil, so I'm fine with this. Oh, darn it, I almost timed that right, I think. Oh, this camera angle is fantastic. I can see the whole world. Okay, now this enemy combination is getting annoying. I swear to God, if I actually die like this soon, I'm gonna make angry noises. There we go. Now that thing's done with, now all I have to do is focus on the spider. Should not be a problem at all. Yeah, you say, and now it's actually gonna kill me. Hooray. Oh, damn it, I forgot about these things. Away, foul beasts! Vergil is too refined to stomp on you, so instead he shall exterminate these bugs with magic swords. Like, is this what he'd do if he saw a cockroach? I'm quite curious now. This is far more inefficient compared to using ebony and ivory on these things. I'm just gonna leave. You guys have fun. Oh, and I managed to land myself on the nothing floor. How lovely. Oh boy. Oh wow, that actually... You ever play something and you're like, oh, I just did something cool. That looked cool. Even while I was playing it, I know that. Wow, I just sound like such an egotistical asshole while I said that. I also really don't care. Seriously, who was the idiot who decided it was a good idea to put the frickin' boost from Mario in this game? Oh, jeez, that guy came out of nowhere. That genuinely surprised me. I cannot tell what's happening on the screen, but I think I might be kinda winning. Yeah, kinda seems to be the fitting word here. I think I managed to make that demon dodge my summon swords by attacking him. That's... I'm not sure if that was lucky for him or unlucky. And that one I killed before he could get attacked. So, again, not sure if he's lucky or unlucky. Oh, I tried to do a cool thing with attacking in midair before today after he attacked me, and I failed miserably. Be kinda cool, like, I doubt that freaking Devil May Cry team is ever gonna hear the suggestion, but, like, depending on which character you're playing as, like, the style rankings would actually, like, change, like, to fit them. Like, I doubt Vergil would ever, like, define anything he'd ever do as a dope. So, like, it would be cool if, like, the style rankings were, like, more, like, refined, or, like just something that fit him more than, like, just using the same style rankings for each character. I think it's not anything too necessary, but it'd be kinda cool. Gotcha. Alright, so let's see. Oh, and here is Cerberus, which unfortunately Vergil does not have any, like, weapons that he's specifically weak to, though I think the Lunar Phase on Babel was pretty good at stunning him, so let's try keep using that. Oh jeez, Louise. Gee Willikers. My daisy. Could this be the end of Vergil? Tune in next time, which is right now. Actually, wait a minute. I am an evil genius. Oh god. I take back my former accolades I gave myself. I think this might actually be the end for me. Alright, I'm not able to get enough hits in on his arm before he manages to refreeze himself, and freaking hate those swipe attacks. Cerberus, no swiping. I might manage to win this just barely. And even then, I will probably immediately die on the floor after this because I have such low health. Yeah, just barely managed to nail that. Alright. No health. I guess that'd be too easy. Oh geez, I'm gonna die. Okay, seriously, one mistake and I think I'm done. Alright, got some double trigger. Yeah! Oh, I thought I was done. I was not. I was naive. I was young and dumb. Oh no. Everything's going wrong for me today. Oh. Just barely saving it. Just barely. Yeah! Holy shit, that was close. I am absolutely going through the easy door. Give me that green orb. I need it. Now back to being foolish and reckless again, because now I can afford it. There we go. Oh man, these guys are annoying to fight as Vergil. There we go. Ah, darn it.
You shall die.
Nailed it. Oh, but now we are up to we are a third of the way done after only like an hour. Yeah, Bloody Palace can last a while. Like if you want to finish this, you gotta make a fucking commitment. That one demon's gonna have a particularly bad day. Hey, the random, like, weak grunt guy, we're gonna pair you up with 4 different guys whose only purpose is to explode. Have fun. Oh. Whoever it is that decides what demons spawn and where must be a huge dick. Yeah, I can already feel like my commentary dying as this goes on. Like, like I imagine like the last like portion of this like stream is gonna be completely silent. It really is. It's Or hell, it's not even like I just really need to focus. It's more like at some point I just enter like a combo trance of like I'm not even really thinking of what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. Like I turned my brain off and there was only combos. Oh, I just love that you guys are consistently getting paired together, right? You're just so fun to fight against and not at all boring. No, you guys just hiding out in the corner over there? I didn't even want to deal with this shit. It's hilarious. Oh man, now we gotta fight Jester.
Welcome to hell! Oops. Whew.
Okay, so it turns out the shields on these guys can deflect the explosions. Good to know. And I could probably use a heal after this round. Oh, come on, there are more you guys. You're not that fun to fight. Get that in your head. Yeah, I could use a heal, so we'll go through the one bullet thing. Oh, come on, more. Really? Nailed it. Alright, 2 Hell Vanguards. That should be simple enough. Yeah, just Babel combined with the summon sword is like this deploying them. Screw it, I'll get more DT. Oh boy. Back here, you cowardly little statue thing. Aha! I countered your dumb projectile things with my dumb projectile things. How does that make you feel? I hope it made you feel bad. I don't want to just kill these demons, I want to hurt their feelings. Alright, see you around 30. Glad you could catch at least a bit of it. So this is pretty much just me now talking to, well, I'm not talking to myself because I'm not talking. If you just put like a freaking like silent film filter over like the last part of this, like then I can at least inject some form of comedy into this. Or hell, I could even like do like the sound film thing, putting text over like in between like just pretend that's what my commentary was all along, even though there was nothing. What floor am I on now? 3. I think this is actually further than my previous record was. Like I forget what it was like when we were looking at this, but it's only like 3,800 I think. because I managed to completely screw up my health there. Oh, really? Just nothing but these things? That's fantastic. Just summon swords everywhere until it's over. Alright, oh, nope, still some left. There, I did it. The nightmare is temporarily over. How am I can go another 1,000 points. 100 points, 1,000 points. This is 1,000 points to be go for much quickly. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to get my ass kicked a little. Probably not. Alright, so I'm making some decent progress. Alright, let's make another stop for some more health. Oh, and more of my favorite enemies. Nailed it. Oh, but here we got Nevin. I forget how hard he is to face a Vergil. I forget if I ever. I don't think I actually have that Vergil. But actually, summon sword should make getting rid of the bats freaking easy. Oh wow, but he, yeah, it does make it easy, but he pretty much freaking annihilates the summon sword instantly. Oh, wow. This man thing to nail like a whole like DT like combo while some sort of going off while it's Vergil. It's like one of the most satisfying things ever. It's like comparable to hitting a real impact, if not better actually. Alright, made it that far. I do think the end might be coming for me soon, though. Still, if it does, I say 4,000 floors is a pretty good, just impromptu run. Like, I'm honestly not even intending to reach the end at this point. I'm just seeing how far I can go. Yeah, this floor might finish me off. Nope. Yep. I'm gonna be able to finish off that boss just fine. Only get destroyed by these average. Yep. Here we go. Down the hell I go. Well, I think for just an off the cuff, like immediately after finishing the game, just random Bloody Palace one. I think that was pretty good. I think I did okay. So, well, that's it for DMC3 for now, at least. I'll probably I might come back to this a couple other times though. For now, on Saturday I'll try to get the DMC4. We'll see what happens, but that's what I'm looking for. But maybe on just random days I might come back to this, do like more Bloody Palace attempts, or maybe just see if I can go through the game as Vergil as well. Who knows? But yeah, for Saturday I'll try to do DMC4, and for now I guess this is just time to say goodbye. Thanks for everyone who stopped by. See you later.